What does it really mean to be free? We believe that we are free because we can walk the streets freely, choose what to eat, where to work, or choose our leaders. But no, that is not the full meaning of being free. That is just an illusory freedom. True freedom involves much more. You may remember that in school, when reading your history book, they often discuss the concept of freedom when talking about wars and social conflicts. The dispute was basically the same: the freedom of a group of people or of an entire country. Hello, welcome to Vida Universo Mente. I'm Robinson Arévalo. I only ask you a favor that at the end of the video, of this video, uh, you like and subscribe it. I thank I thank you enormously. So now we continue with freedom, the one that we think we have and that we don't know deep down. What is it? How important freedom must be to be the cause of conflict on a world scale, don't you think? But what does being really free consist of? The truth is that as a child I didn't understand the true meaning and did not pay much attention of it. However, now it's different. Today I can tell you that freedom is a value that is worth working for but in ourselves. As a child, you're completely free. You don't think of anything. When we are children, they talk to us about freedom, pretending that we understand that what that means. Uh, they try to make you value your freedom. They tell you about heroes from the past who made your country free, but the truth is that all this is in vain. As a children, we are free by nature. Your mind is free, open, and imaginative. You do what you want to do, acting with intention and without any sabotage. At that age, it is difficult for you to understand what it means to be free and know the value of freedom. However, it is when they want you to learn it, which is impossible. Do you really think that you are free? Think for a moment about your concept. What does it mean to you to be free? How did you learn it? Are you really free? I want to realize that true freedom does not mean being able to choose what to do at any time. It is not being able to profess a religion, choose with whom to have children, or what the streets freely, nor is it being able to choose which movie to watch at the cinema. Freedom is a very broad concept that involves various areas of your life. Freedom is having the knowledge, being able to choose with the right what is the best for us in a responsible way and without mental or emotional ties. You are free to make decisions, but if you do not have the knowledge of experience, you will not consider all your possibilities. Of each of us, if each of us were able to achieve our true freedom, we would greatly control our future and become the person we want to be. That's how important our personal freedom is. Let's see then what are the mental chains that deprive our freedom. Most of us are slaves to something. some to a greater extent than others, but we are. And we had ties in mind that have kept us at the same place where we are now for years, and they keep us there in the future. If we don't do something about it, it doesn't matter if you go a new job or you have a new partner. No, do I mean where you live or your salary increase. That goes away if you still maintain any of the chain that I will mention below. We are slaves to ourselves. You are a slave to work that does not satisfy you, does not fulfill you, and you do nothing different to remedy it. It's led to your emotional attachment by putting your happiness, independence, or someone or something else. You are a slave to money when you seek it at the cost of your freedom, your happiness, your well-being, and that all of your family is laid to your fear disguised in the form of excuses that paralyze you and do not allow you to grow. They prevent you from becoming what you want to be by acting cowardly. You are a slave to your belief that limit you and prevent you from seeing beyond what is possible for you, keeping you where you are now. False beliefs that transform your reality and decrease your potential. It's like of your habits that you form for years that are deteriorating your state of physical and mental health. This, along with your limiting belief, excuses, and fears, keep you stuck and prevent you from directing your life on better paths. You are also slave to your unwanted reaction and behaviors, which you acquired in times past and which no longer work for the life you want now. These are fracturing your relationship with your partner, family, friends, and another person relationships. You are a slave to your apathy and your love of comfort, which prevent you from starting to move toward your dreams and achieve what you really want in life. You are also a slave to the food you cannot put down, which prevent you from improving your health. You are a slave to yourself because you feel comfortable living with like this, and you waste your life knowing that you have much more to give to the world. You are a slave to all that, and it is part of you, like chain that keep you tied to the same place and prevent you from moving it will. You need to involve if you want to be free. It is possible that you pretend to be the same person that you were 10 or 20 years ago. Everything changed. Beyond the physical change, you need an internal personal evolution. If you want a better life, you need to be a better person. You had no other choice. Having more money, a house, or a socially renowned a job will not change your life. You need to transform what you carry inside. You must change your reactions and behaviors, your attitude, your habits and beliefs. Each of those changes that are ingrained in your mind keep you enslaved. You need to cut them if you really want to start living free. Of course, it is not easy. All those changes you forget every day and with each act in the past. But from the sense in which you create them, you can start cutting one by one. in search of your personal freedom. So how can we be free? At school, they teach us that we have the right to be free, but the law is useless when you don't know how to be free. Being free means letting go of what you cling to, letting go of what you have left over, and detaching yourself from everything that made you codependent. There is no secret formula to achieve our personal freedom, but we can use a shortcut. It's about cutting chain by chain, but not just anyway. The order does affect the result. Leverage to break chain. Leverage is a concept in mechanics that is used to reduce effort when moving an object through torque. An example of this when we use a wrench which serves as a lever to turn a nut. The same concept can be applied to facilitate the breaking to that ties or the breaking of that ties that keep your life stagnant. You can work on cutting a loop, but not just any one. It has to be a loop that serves as a lever. In such a way that when being cut, there is a chain reaction that will give you an impulse to cut the next one more easily. Freedom by chain reaction. Imagine that you are in a very irritable person and you tend to get in a bad mood easily. In this case, you need to eliminate those emotions, those reactions that are causing you problem at work, with your friend and with your family. One day you decide to break that chain. You make a list of actions that you need to achieve your goals and eliminate that behavior. You could, for example, do the following. Go to the psychological therapy, begin to practice meditation, establish and begin a physical training routine, adopt a better sleep routine to get a good night's sleep. Eat healthy, drink plenty of water, etc. Where would you start? Of course, you can start with the option you want. Other options on the list are good and will uh, help you achieve the objective. But the order does affect the result. If you ask me, I will start with healthy habits, starting with exercise. Why? Because, well, it is an empowering habit. Physical exercise is an activity that will have a chain reaction on other aspects of your life. With good physical training sessions, your brain will begin to produce the substances of wellness. You will also begin to drink more water, you will eat better, you will begin to sleep early due to exercise and your daily energy level will increase. So, all this will automatically affect your mood for the day, which is in turn will translate into a better treatment of the people around you. So, exercise is an empowering habit which serves as leverage, but when not practiced, it becomes a bond that keeps a part of your life stuck. In this case, your health and another consequences mentioned. The important thing here is to discover what those leverage action are and to start acting on them. Discover your true freedom and you conquered. If you manage to break your chain, you will achieve your freedom. In that moment, you have a power and the ability to achieve things in your life that you once imagined. You will gain absolute control over yourself. This is this will allow you to do everything you want to do without blocks, attachment, or mental barriers. Thank you for watching Vida Universo Mente. I'm Robinson Arévalo. Subscribe to this channel and like this video, please. Until next video. Bye.